teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the #3 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Good throw to the left. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass, it's Carr. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their 1st drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. He's got it with room to run. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back in.
Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Low.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Not much on return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the... half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back to pass. It's Carr. The receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the sidelines, then move the sticks. It's a 1st down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Carr. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Durham. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pump over the middle. It's Barrett. He takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Crosses the 10-yard line. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. The receiver grabs it, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. They convert. First and goal now, coming up at the 5.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35. Offense will set up on first and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. He mixed it up with a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Down he goes. It's a sack. Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Handoff heading left. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, LSU. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Carr. Quick throw over the middle. Almost intercepted again. And a chance for his second. They couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Price.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Price.
Pass on second down. Complete via the screen. No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Got a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the set. Let's go.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. It runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
To the air. It's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the second half for the handoff. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down, looking to throw it.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Field it just inside the 40. Can he make it? Goes out the stiff arm. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. In the red area, it's Price. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Direct snap. Headed for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's buried. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 18 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Dropping back. It's Carr. Nice grab. It's Fields. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability, great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
He'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking to throw. It's Carr. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. down late. They'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Washington. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tries to cut in to this lead. Here's the first play of the drive. Started at 28. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The game moves the ball to 34.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Again, makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. Tackle is made, and that's good for a first down at the 47.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate.
Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Leaning on the run game here. Oh, what a move. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. To throw, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Pauling. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much. to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a late deep shot. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Caught over the middle. It's Pauling. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Leaning on the run game here late. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. He just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.